Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I'm going to be doing some unboxing. We are going to start talking about the giveaway. It is January 31st, which means it's the last day of entries. And then we're going to talk a little bit more. So, for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. Hey Jeannie, happy Friday. How are you? Hi Bramble, nice to see you. Happy Friday. I have my PR finally came in, by the way, and it's to a point where I don't even remember what this whole thing is. Born Pretty kind of like went away for a few months there during the holidays. And ever since the new year, or a little bit before the new year, they asked me to do some PR, but the past 3 times that they've asked me to, uh, their stuff has been coming in really, really slowly. I think they asked me this at the beginning of the month and I just got it today, I think. And oddly enough though, I mean, you know of a certain other company that I do work for and they're in the same country and I haven't had any issues. So I don't know. I wonder what's going on. I mean, who's to say? Everything's changing this month, as you know. So I don't know if, tariffs has anything to do with anything. But yeah, finally got it. So we're gonna unbox this and then we're gonna talk about the giveaway and some other stuff that I want to do these upcoming weeks. See, I'm glad that you can make it, Bramble. I know we're all going through our stuff at the moment because it just seems like it's like the universe wants to keep us in check whenever we feel like, look, there's a rainbow. But anyway, okay, so let's get this unboxed. I got my new detail scissors. It's my favorite. I keep it on my list on Amazon. It's a super duper sharp detail scissor. And I've got like 2, 3 other ones. Look how horrible this is. Well, this is not actually as horrible as the other one. So this might be the newest one, but I hadn't bought these in like a couple of years. So bye Cutterbee. No, they're not sponsoring me. This is just a really nice to get like those really small details because I don't know why I'm cutting stuff like that, but I got it for some reason. What the heck was I doing? I don't know. Anyway, I got it. Useful. Love it. Man, I saw this whole thing come in. I was like, and the funny thing is they usually leave stuff in the mailbox. And this one they threw up at my door. And I was like, what's that? I'm like, I was thinking, I even had to check Amazon to see if I got anything, in a coma or something and didn't remember. I don't know. And I opened it. I was like, maybe it's the PR, but it's so weird. They usually put it in the mailbox. But yeah, I opened it and I saw this. I was like, oh, it must be my PR. And I was like, I don't remember what I got. So, anyway. Yes, I really hope that whatever everybody's going through is just passes as quickly as it possibly could. I mean, I don't know. I'm Miss Doom and Gloom for now, so I don't know. But I hope everyone else, at least. I always say, like, my mom was always like, if you're having a bad day or you feel a certain way, don't like affect anybody else. It's hard. It's hard because sometimes you need a release, but like I've never, released to where I'm giving a hard time to everybody, but it's still like I still kind of do in a way because I have to talk about it. But anyway, as you know, I'm a chatty Cathy. Any hoots? Let's watch. Okay, what we got? So I do have to do a set. So this is going to add to my huge list of things I need to do for my channel. What we got? What we got? The heck? Oh, uh, Amber Glow Milky Jelly. Nice. I knew that they were jellies. I just don't know. I don't know if anybody else doing Born Pretty, if they are also doing jellies. I knew it was a bunch of jellies, and I didn't remember which one I was getting. So this looks kind of dark. So who knows what the heck I'm getting. Still don't know. But we will see on these swatches. Ooh, what is this? Dark, like blood. Okay, so this is like a deep red, burgundy. I like dark colors. It's fitting to my soul, as I say. No, I don't know. Hi, Vitty Lugo. Happy Friday. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. Fridays are my seemingly ladies' night with you guys, with the exception of maybe one or two guys in there sometimes, like Dexter. Oh man, how about that photo that I used as a thumbnail? Um, I didn't want to mention it on social media, but I'm working and sometimes I might see something, I get very like emotional, babe. No, I'm not like when you see something or you read something. So I'm very expressive in what I say. So it's all quiet. He's probably napping. And all of a sudden I come out in a rage. I was like, what the heck is this? I don't even know what I was saying. And it had nothing to do with anything. I was fine. I saw something ridiculous. But anyway, he like pops his head out of the laptop because I have my laptop on my lap, and I mean, what a way to work, right? So I'm laying on my couch kind of, or sitting up, but I'm sitting horizontally so my legs can stretch on the couch. I know this sounds terrible, but it's great. And and I have the blanket on me, everything's nice and cozy. I have the laptop on my lap, and he's like sitting behind the laptop. Um, Amber Glow Milky Jelly. They're all called Amber Glow Milky Jelly. They're just color numbers. I forget. Born Pretty doesn't name their colors, they number them. Okay, so anyway, yeah, he's sleeping, and all of a sudden he pokes his head out, and I didn't even realize till I saw his beady little eyes. And it looked like he was like, "Are you good? Like, why are you yelling? Who are you yelling at? I don't understand what's going on." And he didn't move, so I took a photo. I was like, "This is so funny." And he did it a bunch of times too. Not that I was yelling the whole entire time, but like if it'd be super quiet and then I just say something, like he'll poke his head out, like, "What? Are you talking to me?" He's so funny. Anyway, Dexter, he's the light of my life. Yeah. Um, okay, let me see. I'm reading your comments now because I just looked away. Yeah, he's such a booger. Like, he's so funny. 03. I forgot these. I'm so used to calling out names. I was like, Amber Glow, Milky Jelly. I feel like this is not what I wanted, though. Isn't that crazy? Maybe that's why it took forever to get here. You're like, oh, we don't have that. Okay. I do love jelly, you know me. So it looks like this might be, obviously, this is the Amber Glow Milky Jelly collection, but I think it's like the fall colors, that kind of vibe. Well, amber. So I'll have to figure something out. because I always do a set after I unbox these, and was expecting a different set of colors. Why is it I can never get what you need? But these are pretty. I don't know why I like jellies so much. Maybe it reminds me of like Jolly Ranchers or something, or Jello. As much as people don't like, well, I don't know. I shouldn't be saying that. Who knows? There might be a lot of people that like Jello, but I like Jello strictly because you can suck it up through a straw. If I had a pack of Jello here, I would show you exactly what I'm talking about because it's not what it sounds. And I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but I'll stick a straw in the Jello all the way to the bottom, wiggle the straw. So when you pull it back out, it like, has a little tube of Jello in the straw. And listen, I've been doing this since I was a kid. If I had one now, would I do the same thing? Yeah, probably. But just saying, I was a kid when I was doing this. So after I got it in the straw, I would blow air in it to make the little Jello tube come out of the straw and be like, oh, look, I made a little tube. And then I would suck it back into the straw. I know that's like too much information, but it's the simple joys in life that make me feel like it was all worth it. The moments in life that you could just look back and be like, everything could be crumbling down and you just laugh because you used to spit out and suck up a tube of Jello through your straw. Anywho, 04. Yeah, I don't even have wine today. I have low fat milk, organic milk. Um I don't do the chocolate milk anymore because well, I don't need it. I'm trying to lose weight as you may or may not know. So low fat milk it is. I need my vitamin D, but I don't want to get too happy. I gotta get some blood work done. I'll be amazed if my cholesterol's okay, Horizon. Good stuff. This thing will last you like forever. Maybe like 3 months, like out in the open. Like you don't have to put it in the refrigerator, which is good because I don't like to drink milk every day. Because I do take a D3 supplement. So, all right, 05. I have a feeling I'm going to like this color because the label's green. They are characters, yeah. I finally have some jelly. They're amber colors. They're from a brand I can't say. Yeah, it's so funny when you do PR, you cannot mention a brand that you would probably want to. So you can, relate or understand what I'm saying. But yeah, from a brand that I cannot say, I got ambers because I wanted to do, and I probably mentioned this and I said I would do it, and I probably haven't done it. And it's been like a year already, but I wanted to do the whatchamacalls it's from Jurassic Park, the little amber stone that had the mosquito in it. I wanted to do a set like that because I thought it would be cute, and I've yet to do it. I have used that jelly in some of the other videos, but not to what I wanted to do. It's just crazy because, once upon a time, especially when I was doing my dailies, obviously it's a lot, right? And then I was like, well, let me cut myself back. So I used to have like 4 regular episodes about a couple years ago. And then I narrowed it down to just the 2, the Thursday and the Saturday. So it left me open to do more stuff if I wanted. But no, not the case because I'm sitting back. I'm like, well, if I'm not doing my dailies, I only have these 2 episodes set in stone, and I'm just like, that's too much for me already too. I don't know what happened between 2 years ago and now to where I feel like I don't have time because it's just a lot. I put a lot of like thought into these episodes, and then it's like, well, what about the other stuff? Because I miss doing like designs, but I don't want to stop my episodes just so I can fit in designs. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I'll figure it out. We're talking vitamin D. I just found out I'm severely lacking, and I've been put on a really high. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. I've known this though. For some reason, I mean, I love dairy. There's never been a problem. I just, a few years back, I just didn't care, just put stuff in the body to get it going. I wasn't like trying to worry about, I mean, I've been spoiled my whole life. My metabolism was great. And then I hit 30 and then it just tanked and I didn't pay attention. I just, whatever. So I've been told a number of times that my vitamin D is not great. So now I'm kind of trying to listen. So I'm on a D3 supplement, and then every now and then I'll have a milk. So, but what happens is milk. Okay, whatever you have it with, and I swore I'd never get like Fiber One or anything, but now I have. But I've always associated milk with cupcakes, with chocolate, with candy. Not candy. Yeah, maybe just chocolates. So I cannot have just milk. I'm gonna have milk with a cake or something, sweet. So I just did not consider that healthy. So to stay away from that, I just kind of stopped drinking it altogether. I think that's what happened. Who knows? Because I actually like milk. At any rate, growing old, growing old sucks. I mean, it's great. I think it's so funny because just thinking back, I know it was never the youth that was like, ew, you're old. I kind of, I've always worked with and had actually better communication relationships with older people. Not like that, just like, friends or workmates. I said workmates, stuff like that. They were just, my grandparents were my best friends. So it's that kind of a thing too. So it's always respectful of my elders. I just thought of them as my buds. So anyway, um, but just thinking back now, like, oh, I'm one of them now, but it's just so silly because it's like you literally wake up one day and you're like, oh wow, I can't go to a club anymore. I mean, I could, but it probably would not be the same. And it's true because I think, my sister is like 9 years younger than me. And I took her out on her 21st. And so what? I was 30, I guess. And it already felt different then because like everybody in there was like, oh my gosh, they look so young. Just like one of those things. Oh man, imagine if I went now. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. All right, let's see. Hi Riri, just spitting out some random stuff. Let's see. Oh, let me scroll up. I'm really behind now. Let me see. Oh, I never realized I've been deficient in other things too. Not too many things, but I'm always go, go, go that I don't really feel the effects of anything. And the doctors would just be like kind of frustrated trying to explain to me, like, listen, you really need to either step outside or take a supplement. I was like, maybe I'll just eat spinach or something. Like, I don't know. I have to not, I don't know. I didn't understand it, but now I do. Let's see. I just don't know. I could say I just don't know how to say it. Huh? Oh, okay. I was assuming it was like another brand we probably all know, but I don't know how to say that either. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been through the pull you down. Yeah. Been really around. Oh goodness, you're getting dizzy too. That's not great. All right, I'm still reading. I'm still behind. Sorry. Let me see. What's your- Yeah, I hope you definitely feel better soon. That bites. Said I'm just nuts and I've been blessed with not feeling anything. No, I don't know. See, had my hand in the light. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I mean, I got that. That's genes too. But it also helps that I don't go out. You don't want that sun hitting you, which is crazy because when I was younger, I would put tanning lotion on, like the lowest SPF possible, which is terrible for you to do, but I would get really dark. And now it's like so weird because I don't even when I hubby makes fun of me all the time because when I step out in the sunlight, I do like the vampire thing. I'll go 'cause it's so bright. It's just normal sun, but anyway, let me see. Uh, oh, yeah, I know, like, my mom would force me with, vitamins, and, I mean, as a kid, you have no choice, so thank God she got the Flintstone ones because I don't like swallowing pills, but after, the past couple years that I've been going through some stuff, medically, like, I think I've become a pro at pills. I mean, that's probably something you shouldn't say either. But, I always said if I could, I'd rather eat it than take a supplement. So if I can, drink milk instead of a D3, but I don't trust myself. I've kind of not been caring much about what I'm eating at the moment. I started out the end of last year trying to get back my body back to good. And yeah, no, I just kind of just doesn't matter. Stuff like that. So that's why I do the supplements now on top of what I eat because I know I'll just skip it, skip eating right a few days here and there, and then I'm not going to get what I'm supposed to get. But anywho, see, lack of sun. Yeah, it's hard to get sun. It's hard to go out now too. People be crazy outside. It's like I don't even want to bother. I need to book a holiday. Oh, I do too. I just can't afford one. Let me fix my light here. Let's see what else. Ah, good morning, Bridget. Happy Saturday for you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in again. Oh, and you're camping. Oh, I miss camping so much. Oh, besides a river too. Oh, wow, that's awesome that you are doing that. I really appreciate that, Bridget. You can just go and enjoy your weekend. I'll always be here. But yeah, I grew up in the woods, next to a river. So, for fun, we would just go camping or hiking, and I love that stuff. So, let's see. Hey, Katie, how you doing? Happy Friday. Hi, Maria. Oh, Maria, you're new, right? Happy Friday to you, Maria. Let's see. You guys are just hi left. I'm a I'm a lefty, so hi left. I'm so slow in reading. This is embarrassing. Okay. Um, yes, camping fun. Still reading. All right, we're all saying hi, so that's good. Okay, we're good. I'm caught up now. Okay. So these are the colors that I got, which is great because I was worried that they were all going to be in this red amber family. This is an E color. This is a me color and a Lena color. This is kind of a me color too because I am partial yellow. And then we have our orange and reds. So I got to do a set with these. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But I'm glad I finally got that this from them. So thank you. I get scared sometimes because I don't want to seem like, and I think they know because they'll email me the moment they get notified that it's been delivered. but, like, I don't wanna seem like the bad guy that doesn't, do videos right away. As soon as I get these, I might wait for the live, to happen, so I have received PR on, like, a Monday or a Sunday, and I would have to, like, wait for 5 days, but I think they're pretty good if you, do it at least within 2 weeks, but considering this thing is, like, a month late, I don't know what they're expecting me to do, but I'm gonna get it out. So expect a set with these. I'll have to come up with something fun to do. Um, we can chit chat. I'm gonna I don't want to remove these, but I have to remove these because I am gonna be in a collab with Sandra the weekend of the 8th. I think it's a multiple day thing. I think it's a Saturday and a Sunday. But I'm scheduled for the Saturday at 8:30. So I am replacing my night at the improv episode with her collab. So I'm really excited about that and I can't wait to do it and get it done cuz I'm always worried that I'm not going to be on time for things cuz I've been late with my videos. If you hadn't noticed, oh my gosh. What was taking forever? On my laptop, I was like an idiot or something because when I bought my laptop, I didn't buy enough memory. So it has like maybe the basic amount of space. So when I'm trying to um, produce a video, it can't be too long. And if I film with my camera, I film with my phone, so I can't put a large video. Like, it probably takes you guys what 3 hours to film something, right? I can't put that on my laptop. I have to edit it down, then transfer it to my laptop, then edit it in my laptop, and I have to produce it and keep the file low. If it doesn't, it'll just at the end of it, it'll say, "Sorry, not enough space." I mean, couldn't you tell me that beforehand? I don't understand. So, I think for last Saturday's video, I produced it and reproduced it, like, I kid you not, like 4 times, and then by the time everything was done, because I had to downgrade the quality, I think it was already midnight when I posted that video. I was just so pissed. But anyway, so um yeah, what a nightmare. I don't know how I got there, but I guess just rambling. Oh yeah, so I'm doing a collab uh February 8th. So I just want to make sure that I get this sucker done beforehand so I don't have to worry about it. I think I spoiled myself doing my dailies because I did my dailies in a binge film. I took like the end of the month before, and I filmed a whole bunch of dailies. So I didn't have to worry about posting, but this is no daily. Like I'm back to regular full videos, full designs, and I mean you guys know how it feels. It's like, dang, why can't I just get it together? But so I'm doing that collab and then I'm doing another one and I'm not too sure exactly how it's gonna work. But Angel Marie, I think is her YouTube channel name, invited me to do a Valentine's Day collab. And since I'm doing my Halloween twist this year, I was like, this is great because I'm gonna totally do um obviously something unique. I'm gonna do a Valentine's Day design. It's not gonna be an anti-Valentine's Day. It's just gonna be a Halloween Valentine's Day. What that looks like, I have no freaking idea. But as we saw last week with Lena's birthday nails, I did a Halloween twist on that and it worked out. So I'm hoping I can just brainstorm and come up with something real fun for you guys and create the Valentine's Day Halloween nails. Why not, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in that collab, and I don't think it's time slotted. Um, and it's okay. Like, however someone wants to host their collab is how they want to host it. It's just like I want to be able to watch. Like, I'm having a hard enough time catching up on videos, right? So I want to make sure that I catch everyone's video. So if we're all just doing a free for all, I'm just gonna have to take a week to watch all of them. So yeah, hopefully I can get to everybody's, and hopefully I can get the list. 'Cause I think we got like a preliminary list. Oh, I think we just got, yeah, it was like a preliminary list, and I just need to know all who's in it so that because I don't know everyone actually. I don't remember all the names on there, but there was definitely people that I don't even know if I've ever seen before. But that's like the best part of collabs. That's why I'll probably say yes to all of them because you get to meet new people and have a great time doing something, out of the box. Some make me sweat, some don't. They normally make me sweat. I always put all that pressure on me to just get it good. Let's see. Okay. Let me read up because I forgot we have comments. I'm slow reading typing. I'm just slow all around, I feel. Oh, with the Shandy Pandy video? Shandy Pandy? What is that? What's PMSL? I'm not down. I'm very I don't know anything really. I don't know idioms, I don't know slang, I mean most, at least the new ones. And I don't know what this PMSL is. Oh my gosh. Why are you not going back in? Let's see here. No purple. Oh, no purple in this set. I mean, if you mix the red and blue together, you could probably make a nice deep purple. Yeah, I don't like how sometimes collections don't come in colors that you want or need. Well, I was worried up to here. I was like, oh my gosh, is this all gonna be in the red family? But glad I got different ones. Yeah, they email you the next day. Oh, probably the next day because they're like, no, I don't think that would matter. Yeah, they're like 12 hours advance. So I don't know. But yeah, they email quick. Mhm. Oh, Jeannie said it. Yeah, mix the red and blue together. I've done that. Before I used to have my collection when I was doing my worldly Josieism videos, I would need a certain color to make like a dish or a cocktail or a building, and I would mix the colors up because I didn't have much. Let me see. Um, oh yeah, yeah, I mean, the collab's gonna be really fun. I'm excited to see what everybody else is gonna do because I mean it's Valentine's. There's gonna be a lot of bling, a lot of love, a lot of. So, and I know some of us in there are gonna do super long nails, so it's gonna be real fun. Let me see. I like the cat eye with the jelly colors over them. Oh yeah. I've seen on Instagram a lot of that stuff, and it's really nice to do. I mean, I would love to try that, but I think I would totally screw that up. Oh no, that's a whole lot of extra work. Yeah, sometimes I'll be like, whatever, not mixing, nothing. Oh, you're talking about the laptop. I know. Well, here's the conversation, okay? Because my channel's, I'm monetized, but I'm not making big bucks here. So when I try to I have to justify all my purchases, right? And I get a yay or nay. So I did bring up the whole external drive And I was after the board meeting, I was denied. So, and rightfully so. It's not that bad. I just have to do the extra work. Because if I could just, you know, buy a whole new computer or buy an external drive. I know some of them are cheap, but I need to I don't do computers. I'm gonna have to do one that's gonna be like the bomb. So, one of my friends is an IT guy. He tells me like what I need to get. And it's not like it's mad expensive, but it's a pretty penny, and I don't, I can't just throw it out. Didn't win the lottery yet, but I'll let you know. Or maybe not. I don't know. No, I would totally let everybody know because I would love to see who well, I changed my number, so I don't know. But you know what I mean. Whoever hits me up, who comes out of the woodwork. But anyway, let's see. I forgot to read messages. Or micro SD card. I have a bunch of USB drives. It's just not reliable. I don't know. It's all of them. And I paid a good penny for them. And it just happens. Like, not that it gets reformatted, but something just happens and you can lose your info. Um, or it can't read it. And that's what's been happening to different brands. Like ScanDisk is a popular one. I would lose work because it would say like cannot read. And I'm like, what the freaking A? Like, what do you mean you can't read? I put you in the port. That's what you do. I didn't do anything. How come you can read it yesterday, but you can't read it? So I gave up with that. I pretty much, the laptop that we use now, I've emptied everything. Like I used to have my full Sims game on there. I used to have my full Sims game on there. And I just uninstalled everything and kept like the basic game because if you've ever played The Sims, there's expansion packs over expansion packs. I'm not even doing anything. Hold on. I want to see how loud this is because I need to take this. I was intending on taking my nails off while I'm talking to you. So I got to work on stuff. I've got a busy weekend. Like I was like, what are your plans for this week? And I was like, well, I have a lot of stuff I gotta film. He's like, okay, so you're gonna be busy today and tomorrow filming. Got it. And I was like, that's not true. I mean, I don't know. For the most part, I don't think it's true. But anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, so no USB. I got nothing really on the laptop, so it's okay. I think the one I was having a problem with was the Lena video. The Lena video was like 40 minutes, right? I'm sure some of you guys saw that. Yeah, I didn't like that. Didn't like that it was 40 minutes because when I produced it and added all those graphics in the computer, it increases the file size. And it was just like, nope, we're not doing it. Let's see. Oh, how cute. Shandy Panty's the name of your practice hand. I have one sitting here. I just don't really use it. And I don't think I have a name for mine. Shandy Pandy. Let me know if like you can't hear me over the drill. This is my Melody Susie drill that I bought back in 2016. And if you're wondering why, if you're wondering why I'm filing up, that's the only direction it goes now. So I do have another drill, but I'm going to whip that sucker out you know, when this one says, goes over the Rainbow Bridge, Yeah. Chopping up. I don't know if I could see that. Because those hands look real. I mean, did you hate it? I'm assuming you hated it, or either that, or it was on its last leg, and you decided to make that go over The Rainbow Bridge. I'm gonna have to see that. Have to stay following that video Wednesday with me chopping up. And my son has stayed at. Oh my gosh, how funny is that? I think someone might do it. Some might do that on purpose. Like, I want to subscribe, but I want to keep this number. It's so crazy. When I hit that number, I was like, I don't like it. I was like, someone please leave or someone please subscribe because I don't like seeing that number. Oh, hi E. Good morning. I mentioned, I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, let me know if that drill's loud. Otherwise, I'll find something else to do. But I did jellies and they have your color here. So fun stuff. It only took me a month to get it. But I think there's generally something the matter. Um, I'm in the tri-state area. I don't know if do they say tri-state area to any tri-state area in the country, or do they specifically call tri-state area for New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania? Because I don't want to just say tri-state area and have people be like, what the heck are you talking about? But anyway, I'm in the tri-state area, and I believe packages internationally, if they don't come from California and then sent en route, whatever shipping company, they go to JFK and they get sorted there. So I feel like with all the craziness happening in New York and with the country, like, I think maybe they're just delayed in customs, maybe. Because I've never, like, I think with Born Pretty PR, it would take me a couple of weeks, like clockwork. And like I said, the last 3 times it's been a nightmare. Because I don't want to seem like a scumbag and not have the video out. But at the same time, I can't make the video if I didn't receive the package. Oh man, you know what? When I wasn't trying to put nails on my hands, I said I needed to use my practice hand more. But it just freaks me out. So yeah. But yeah, that number is not a good number. According to the book. So, well, hopefully a bunch of people can subscribe soon. So they can change that number. I mean, I'm already subscribed, so I can't really just. Okay. Oh, you're doing jellies tonight? That's cool. Oh, I think I left a stone on here. Oh, I left 2 on here. Yes. Okay, so yeah, 2 collabs. I'm trying to remember where I left off. I get segued into, I talk so, like, out of place. All over the place, I mean, out of place. Okay, so I'm doing that. What the heck else am I doing? I can't remember what I'm doing. All right, so 2 collabs. Well, meanwhile, I rack my brain to remember stuff. I probably should have wrote this stuff down. I feel like I've said that before too. But anyway. Okay, so today is January 31st, the last day of the month. You guys may or may not know, I am having my 2K giveaway. I mentioned it in 2 of my lives with the rules. So today's the last day for entries. So I'm gonna be. It takes me forever. So I'm gonna take some time. Hopefully just a week or a weekend. I'm going to sit down and do it today because I have some comments from non-channels and I feel bad because the way I remember who to watch, whose channel or where I'm at is like I'll look at the comments. And so if like there's a mix of people with channels on there and then like every now and then is a person without a channel, I don't get to them and I feel terrible. But I mean, it's really hard. I have 2 phones and I used to play videos on both phones. So I really have a hard time paying attention like the words. Like I can't even speak to everyone's video. So I'll play it out and then I'll try to go back and see like if there was talking in it. But anyway, I got to do that this weekend and answer the people that don't have channels because I just feel terrible about that. But so I'm going to take this weekend and this week to go through the videos and see who's entered. I'm going to tally that up and then I'll probably do I'll what is that called? Como se dice? The wheel. I'm gonna put the people in the wheel. What the heck is wrong with me? I want to put the name of the entries, number of entrances, you know what I mean, on the wheel, and we're gonna spin it during a live. So it may very well be this coming Friday again, or the Friday after, depending on how I if I tally up in time, because it was a lot of videos. It's just everything happened so fast. It was supposed to be like road to 2K. So I thought that it would have given me some time before I hit 2K, but before I dropped, I mentioned it before I hit 2K that I would draw the winner when I hit 2K, and then I hit it. I was like, oh crap, I'm not ready yet. So it's like, all right, screw that. I'll just extend the entrance date or the deadline date or whatever you call it till the end of January. So I didn't expect things to go that way. I was totally not even. That's how it happens, I guess, when you're not paying attention. I had so much going on. And it's so funny when well, it's not funny actually. I mentioned last year that that my grandmother had passed and she was already going through stuff beforehand that I mentioned about. And that was around the time that I hit 1,000. And I even said it too. I was like, I didn't have the opportunity to enjoy it because I was just really sad. So like, oh, well, at least I made it. I think she would have been totally happy because I would talk about it all the time to her. And then a year later, here we are. And not her, obviously, but I had some other stuff going on. So it happened. And I was like, oh, like this is a good thing. And I couldn't enjoy it either. And I almost missed it like I did last year because I was not paying attention. Anyways, I think I hit it before the new year, so I had my dailies. I had that going on as well. So I really wasn't paying attention. Let's see. Let me see. I gotta scroll up. Oh, hi, I was gonna say conjure up. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Happy Friday. Nice to see you here. Sorry, just shouting out how off I am. I'm always off. I'm always on, but not on the right thing. But anyway, so let me catch up on the comments. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that cutting the hand. I mean, I love gory movies, but I don't know, something about a practice hand that freaks me out. Let me see. Um, hmm. All right, all right, all right. Oh, Dexter is he's kind of falling asleep, but I'm sure he would say hi too. I thought about having him up here, but it's not the best state at the moment. I'm back at my desk. I used to be at the kitchen counter, but the lighting was horrible, right? Anyway, it's kind of better now. Let me see. I don't know if you entered E. I mean, I haven't been paying attention. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't know if you did. I've see the comments as they happen, obviously through notification, but I'm just like, okay, I'll deal with that later. I'm terrible. And I'll tell you a funny story about work too. But anyway, yeah, work has been actually busy. Let me see. Oh, thanks, C. Yes, hit the like button. It definitely helps me out, and I appreciate all of your support. You're putting the people in the wheel. Yeah, I know. See, like, I think when I get overly excited, and it happens a lot in lives if you haven't noticed, I just enjoy talking to you guys that I kind of like skip over my thoughts. So, especially when like I mean, obviously I was born and raised here, but I was born and raised by a group of people, my family, a group of people that kind of had broken English. So, it's funny when I get a little flustered, I forget how to speak English. Not like that, but I think it happens to everybody where like if you get nervous or something, you just kind of stumble on your words. I mean, it's kind of like that, I guess. Maybe it's that. But anyway, yeah, putting people on the wheel. I'm going to put people on the wheel and I'm going to throw darts at them and select the winner. Oh, yeah, and I'm selecting two winners this time. I should have, and this is why I messed up too, because I wanted to make sure that a crochet watcher won as well, because I can give away crochet things. I just, there's never been, because I think my crochet viewers, they just come and go. I mean, they're on here for a while because obviously they're trying to do their own thing, but like they don't really oh my gosh, what is that word? Engage. And they don't do the giveaways, but maybe because they thought I was doing nails only. So that's why I made it a point that the two winners, one's going to be a nail winner and the other one's going to be a crochet winner. But alas, no crochet viewers have entered thus far. So there just might be two winners that are just nail people. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think Jenna had the same kind of issue. I was binging her stuff and she did a giveaway, but it was only meant for people without channels. And I said, oh, how funny is that? Because I'm having a hard time, you know. Oh, she was saying that not too many people entered. I think like two people entered at the end of it. And I was like, I'm having the same problem too, because I mean, obviously I get my regular crew. It might seem like I fixed it, right? But I have my same besties entering the giveaways, which I'm fine with. It's just like I feel bad that I want to like, like I said, open the doors to people that maybe don't want to do like win nail stuff and win like crochet stuff. So anyways, circling back, that's what I'm doing. I'm ultimately two different winners. It may not be because they're having their hard times trying to figure out how to make stuff. I mean, along with me. So we're on a different planet. Let me see. Yeah, it's always good to have more than one device, especially when you do lives, because then you can kind of read what people are saying. Although I am forgetting that people are commenting. Let's see. All right, I am so far behind again. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vinny Lou. I mean I don't go out. I used to a lot and I it's just like I said, it's a crazy world out there. I stay inside. But anyway, I love lives. This is like the best day of the week. I mean, not because I'm out of work, because I actually love working. I know I'm weird. But it's because I get to do my lives, I get to hang out. I mean, I don't have my wine. That would be fun, but I think I had too much last week, so I'm kind of like cutting back. Let me see. Hi, Lena. Happy Friday. How are you, Miss Post Birthday Girl? Um, oh my gosh, don't look. This is what I did to your nails. I'm so sorry. But not really, because I saved the tip. I don't know why I did. I mean, I wanted to do a peel off, but I really wanted to wear these suckers for a long time. And then I realized that I got to do another collab, so I had to take them off. But I kept the tips. I kept your name. And look, we can just assemble this again. Relive it for a second. Doot, 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 doot. Oh my gosh, when I do my lettering for my worldly Josieisms, I realize I've been so spoiled with these silicone letter molds that I can't write properly anymore. They're not nice anymore. It looks like I was shaking the whole entire time when I'm. There you go. Have a killer birthday, Lena. Once more with feeling. This is the last day. You get a birthday month, so this is the last day. Um, Let me see. Um, I think, yeah, I don't know who entered. Like I said, I mean, I know you guys normally watch my videos, so I'm sure you must have said something. So let me see. I'm not done reading. I need to read. Okay. Let's see. I was just geeked that you even did this for me. Oh, well, of course I would. Um, I used to do the tribute nail videos, if you guys remember that from like a couple years ago. And it's a lot. Like I said in the beginning, I used to have a lot of episodes on my or series on my channel, and it just got too much and I just cut them out. So if I could do these for everyone's birthday, that would be cool. But I just feel like I have less time now than I did when I started, which is crazy. Let me see. Don't know how you coped with those. Well, I'm not gonna lie. When I wore these, right, and you saw me like cut off. So these were 5XL nail Coutures, right? I'm not gonna lie. When I first had them on, and I didn't have enough time to do them all in one sitting. So, and I don't like doing that because I could screw up a nail if I stop and go. But I definitely went to the gym. Like I did them. I think I might have done them a Sunday night or something. I don't remember. I started it. And then I went to the gym. I go to the gym 5 days a week, 5 in the morning. And I was like, oh my God, really? I was like, it feels so weird. And I'm pushing buttons on the treadmill. I'm like, this is, yeah, I don't know what happened. I mean, I wasn't wearing nails for over a year. So you can imagine the different feeling. Oh, and can someone agree with me? Like, when you don't put nails for a while and then you put nails in and they have like a really strong C curve, your fingers get sore, right? Because it's like pinching it the whole entire time. So I was like, not only was it weird, like I don't know what to do with my hands kind of feeling, it also hurt to even touch my tips because it was pinching. I mean, now they feel fine. So, and I maybe I shouldn't have started with Nail Couture because they have a really tough C curve. But anyway, it was like I was like, whoa. And then I was like, you know what? I love green. I love the length. Like I love long nails. So I was like, I'm gonna keep these babies on. That's what we're gonna do. And so I wore them. When did I post that video? Obviously last weekend I posted it. So I had them on the Sunday, the week of. Wow, I really waited to the last minute, didn't I? But anyway, yeah. And now I'm just taking them off. Well, I love it. And no joke, that first Monday coming into the gym, I get my first compliment. I was like, I was missing that. 'Cause I was like, I can't express myself. I have no nails. I feel so naked. Nobody can see my talent. Again, I don't go out, so it's always nice to have some sort of in-person interaction with people. But yeah, so now I'm gonna show up with a different set. It's not gonna be as long though, because it's a Sandra collab, so I'm gonna have it Sandra length. If you all know what that is. If you've seen her videos, she always has like I think longs on. So I'll probably do long. You know what? I keep thinking that these are gelish. I only have this long size in gelish, and their full nail cover system is great because you just have to break the surface, soak the nail in their nail remover for like 15 minutes, and it bubbles off. And I'm just realizing this is e-nail couture and has a deep well. I'm just gonna go in later to because I want to have dinner. I'll probably clean this up, like remove the polish, clean it up, and then I'll go back in and file off some more. But I don't know if I'm going to use gelish for Sandra's collab. I might end up using a Prey because Sandra actually gave me a Prey nails in one of her giveaways. It was like probably one of the first giveaways I ever won. And I had not used them. I was using gelish that whole time, and then I posted on my membership stuff, some cleaning up and organization that I was doing, and I saw that box of Apres full cover tips. I was like, dang, what was I saving? I mean, they're I love the quality of it, so I didn't want to just use them for anything. But since I'm gonna wear them, I was like, oh, yay, I'll probably just use these for her collab. So I don't know if anybody else likes Apres. But Apres kind of reminds me of gelish, the way they look and the way they feel. And I'd have to do some research, but I don't know if they work together. I know for gelish, they work with Morgan Taylor, if anybody uses lacquer. And for acrylics, they have Hand and Nail Harmony. Oh, shoot. And there's another one. I'm forgetting who they work with. But once upon a time, I was sticking with just gelish because they're really nice, but they're just so expensive. Let's see. Yeah, I like the long and short. I know, and I said it, and now that you say that, Jeannie, I forgot. I said 2025, I'm going to do short. I was going to do long nails, back to long nails on this side, short nails on this side, and I haven't done short nails yet. Oh my gosh. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, I miss that. And oddly enough, like, I mean, for anyone all of you have a channel. Like, when I did short nails, I got a lot of views on that. So I'm like, I really should do short nails. Again, not enough time. It's just sad. Let me see. Yes, the longer the better. If only I could. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. When I was doing Lena, that was my first nail set back to do long nails on my hands. I was thinking I didn't have enough time. That's why I didn't do it. But I was gonna use my nail forms to sculpt a long AF stiletto and see what she's like. Because she would go nuts. So I was just like, oh, is she still in here? I'm talking like she's not here. But that's what I was feeling like doing, and I was like, oh, I'm just running out of time, so I couldn't. Let's see. You know what? You need to, Video Lou, you just need to like start small and work your way longer each time, but you gotta like wear it for at least a week and do your day to day. Like force yourself to, you gotta figure out ways to go around. Like opening soda, like not that I do it a lot, but like opening soda cans was one of my, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And then I forget what I did. Oh my gosh, it's been so long, I don't remember. I'm gonna have to relearn that. How to open soda cans. Oh, it wasn't just soda cans, Dexter's cans that I feed him too. That I use a spoon. He has his own like feeding spoon, and I'll just use that to pry it open. So, tying shoes. I did a video, a short that had a lot of views that people just destroyed me. Like, if you want to learn how to respond to people, make a video, make a short of super crazy long nails doing everyday stuff. I had people being like, that's not sanitary. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I was cutting vegetables. But it's like, okay, listen, we know how to freaking operate with long nails. We're not just going to be like, it's like an extension of you. You have long hair. You're not just going to wash the root, right? You're going to wash the whole stinking thing. I don't know I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, maybe they know something I don't know, but when I wash my hands, I wash my damn hands. I'm not just sitting there splashing water on it and thinking that it's okay. I don't know. I don't know. And I wash my hands with like hot water. Love it. You're not living unless you feel the burn. You know what I mean? Let me see. At the beginning, they did hurt. Yeah, every time you put on a new set and you hadn't for a while, it definitely feels funky. And I'm just like, ugh. And then when you bang it on something, not even bang, but like you tap, it just vibrates. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh man. All right, let me see. As you can see by my videos, only the left hand is long. My right hand had to be somewhat long. Replace our toilet and push the button. Oh, you know what? I figured out that problem because I have one of those toilets with the button on the water closet. So, when I have long nails, obviously you can't push in because your nail keeps you from pushing in. So I use my knuckle. Did it not go out of focus? Wonderful. Okay. I'll use my knuckle and push the button in. So I got around that. See. I can't wait for that. Yeah, it's gonna be it's so much fun. I love collabs. They're just the funnest things ever. Ooh, water decals. All right. Oh, you are? Yeah, I love Nail Estate. I think I got that from Susie, Nail Career Education, when she said that. I was like, oh, that's so brilliant. But I love it. Yeah, when I started the channel out, I like longer nails because I could do so much more, especially when you do bling. So can't wait to see what you do with the 5XLs. I did have an issue starting my car. So my car's ancient. It's not too ancient. Like it's keyless start, but it still looks like a regular, like I could take the key out and stick it into the ignition, right? Don't cover me. And then I can turn it with the key and then without the key. So my problem is when I had long nails, I can't, like I had to go do like one of these. I had to do another knuckle thing, grip the key thing and turn it. And I think one time the nails were like sculpted and they were very long. I think that was the time I was forcing myself to wear super long nails to see if I could do it. And I made that short video. But yeah, I had a hard time doing this with that long. I think I put like 3 nail forms together. That's how long it was. But anyway, all right, let me praying, yes, Erica. Yeah, I typed at work, so difficult, but when you have an itch you can't scratch, well, if it was long, you would be able to reach it. But my problem with itching is that when you put gel, it like polishes gel polish. It kind of smooths out the sharpness of your nails. So when I scratch, it's like a useless scratch. It's like I need somebody else's nails to just really just get in there and just start clawing, like because my nails aren't doing it. Like before I put polish on these puppies, I was scratching myself by accident. So that wasn't a fun experience. Let me see. Oh, and you know what? The computer isn't terrible because the one thing that I had a problem with is that once upon a time on my channel, and you can look back, I had my shoe nails. So my pinky and my ring finger, I would have a shoe design, two different. My hands looked like crazy when I went out, but two different shoe designs, so they could be any size, any shape. And then I had my long nails. I think I had my long nails on my index and middle finger, so it was definitely a different size than these two. And then I had my tribute nail that I mentioned earlier on my thumb. So not that I only look like a crazy person with different designs, but they were all different lengths. So when I would, I've been used in my career, I use a computer all the time. So typing with different lengths is a nightmare. But if it's all 5XL and that long, well, I use my pads. I stick them out like this. But if they were like longs, it's easy. You just use the tip. That's what she said. But anyway, oh, happy working left. I'm sorry you have to though. But if you do, I hope you enjoy it and I hope that you are safe. Have a great weekend too. Let's see. Well, for the computer, oh yeah, I hit that one. Let's see. Too wide to she's E said it was too wide to push it that way. Okay, E, a little too much information. You know what I think would be a hard time is duckies, right? Because it has a spread on it, so you so you might be pressing more than one button at a time. Oh, stylus thingy. Yeah, that works. Let's see. Yeah, I hate that. Exactly. Useless scratch. I know. Oh gosh. No, it's scratch your skin off. Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. Like, I get that too. If I don't, I told you in the past, like, if I don't put extensions, I scratch at night. So I'll scar up my face and my chest, and then I'll get like asked to look, what the heck is that? And I won't know if it was myself or Dexter. I usually just blame myself because I know I do that. But like sometimes I am so busy and this is terrible that I don't cut Dexter's nails. So sometimes he'll have daggers out and they like to make biscuits. So anyway, back scratcher called Steve. By any chance, are you somewhat in a relationship with Steve, or is it really a back scratcher that's called Steve? Like your Shandy Pandy or some Shady Pandy? I don't know if I said that right. Let me see. Growing up, I was my dad's back scratcher. I was like, this is child labor. This can't be right. Because, I'm a kid. I don't want to stop what I'm watching just so I have to scratch your back. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Problem is when it's your butt. Well, that you would probably definitely need like a 5XL or longer. Because as I'm getting older and totally, like I said, just not taking care of myself, I've put on a hefty pound or two, so I can no longer reach certain spots. So 5XL or longer is always great. Let me see. Hi, Jeannie, welcome back. And you know who's back? I have my little buddy here, but I don't want him to touch the Dusty. That's his paw. So, but he's on my lap now. He found an opening. Let's see, get another scratcher, name it Fabio. What's up with that? Oh man, I'm so afraid to come. Oh, Lena, you need to do it when they're little kitties. When Dexter was a kitten, I slapped a leash on him right away, and he's a kitten. He doesn't know, so he was fine with it. And then he actually didn't. I got lucky. When I would trim his nails, he really didn't put up a fight. As he got older, because I didn't do it like I used to be religious about it. You get something new. I would trim his nails probably every 2 weeks, and then it would probably be as he got older, it would probably be like a month or until someone shed blood like myself. So um he's good though, because he I give him a treat after. So you just gotta like hold. I don't know how he's very, not that he's docile, but he knows I'm boss. So he's like, oh, mama's at it again, so he'll just sit there. He'll throw a fit, but now that he gets a TR, he's sitting right here. So now that he knows he gets a TREAT, he just lets me do it. And then he expects me to give him the TREAT after. Sometimes I forget, but that was rare. I think it only happened a couple of times. Let me see. I mean, if it was Fabio, I would probably use it without an itch. Anywho. Um, all right. He's licking my arm now. Listen, kid. All right. I'm just going to manually do this too. Oh, okay. So was I talking about the giveaway? Yeah, so I'm going to count it up. I'll probably, oh, I didn't do that side. I'll probably, cause I'm going to eat. I don't want to freaking stab myself. So I'm just going to like do this real quick, make them nice and not sharp. But yeah, I'll count them up. So either next Friday or the Friday after, but no longer, because I got to do. And yeah, so we'll see. I don't know, who knows? Like, I was expecting to have a crochet entrant, and I don't at the moment, like I said. So maybe I'll just do the nail stuff, and then if you want a kit, if you want to try it out, maybe I'll throw in some extras like that. So it's really tough because I don't know what to do with my channel. It was never supposed to be just nails, and it was definitely never supposed to be crochet, because that's my hobby, that's my joy in life, and I didn't want to make it like nails. It's like, okay, we all wake up and like, oh no, what video we're gonna film next week. I didn't want to be like that with crocheting. I'll tell you, I'm stuck on that Nightmare Before Christmas. Do you know how many people want me to do all those dang characters? Like, I'm kind of over it right now because, like, I have so many other kits that I have to do that are just sitting. And I'm trying to help somebody out. So I actually signed up for this kit that makes a blanket. So if anybody's interested in doing a blanket, I'm going to do that fairly soon. And it comes in, and these people are smart. I think I mentioned it before. It comes in little kits. So I've been paying a subscription for what's going to be 11 kits for one blanket and 10 kits for another blanket. So I have not opened those packages because I don't want to, I've dated them. So I remember which ones are next, because they give you like the next one. I don't want to lose my spot. But anyway, packages are getting piled up, and I'm running out of room to sit here. I mean, Dexter's just taking up all the space already, and then I've got all these kits just lying around in packages, and that's just crochet. So it's just sucking the fun out of it. Like nails, I like to do. I mean, obviously, I've only simplified it to 2 episodes per week. So it's not that bad. I mean, even dailies are fun because doing one nail is always fun, right? So yeah, I think I've grown to love doing nails every week. It's fine. The crochet, my attention span is not that long. As you notice in my rambling, I just can't stay on one thing for a long time. So, so I gotta finish this dang book. And they're not easy. Whoever said these things were freaking beginner beginner friendly was on some, like one of those masters that simpleton. You don't know how to do it. Like that's how I feel like they make these kids. They think it's supposed to be. I mean, make pretend you're 5. You're giving it to someone that's 5. You think they're gonna understand what you're saying? Half the time I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do, and I have to make a video out of it. All right, now I'm just venting. Let's go back to nails. Oh, it looks too hard for me. The problem is it's very easy until you get into the fancier stuff. This little kit with the toys, whenever I knit, I make something that I can use, a knit or crochet. Like, I grew up not having much, so if I'm gonna spend money to do something with it, it's gonna sure help me later. So I do scarves, I do mug cozies. Once upon a time, I was making bracelets with them. I try to do anything. I try to do blankets, but again, I don't have the attention span to do a full blanket. Maybe a blanket for a doll, but I don't do dolls. But I've made plenty of baby blankets for a lot of friends. But yeah, these kids that make cute animals, I mean, they're cute. But what do you do with them later? Like, could I give it away? Is that something you would give away? I don't know. I don't know. I just have a weird mind, I guess. But yeah, so now I'm kind of trapped. I'm trapped. But yeah, like the stuff that you would normally use, like a pot holder. Ooh, that's a good one. You can make pretty looking ones in different colors and stuff. Those are kind of easy, actually. These ones that I'm doing, and some of them are like foreign, so they're translated to English, so they kind of sometimes don't make any sense. But yeah, not to discourage anyone that wants to try it. Let me see. Oh, hi, Barbie. How are you? Happy Friday. Thought I'd stop for a few while making dinner. Yeah, I'm gonna go make my dinner too in a minute. Um, just sitting here looking at it. I would just be sitting looking at it for hours. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to. I might be one of those masters that think things are simple, right? As I just said that before, but like, my aunt taught me when I was in 4th grade. So, what? How old are you when you're in 4th grade? Um, Wait, let me do the math. 9, maybe. I think it was 8 or 9. And so, it's like sentimental things that I remember almost clear as day. But yeah, so I've been screwing stuff up since 8 or 9, and now I kind of get it. So I don't know. I don't know if I went back. Was I really having a hard time? I'll tell you this though. Like I said, I was trying to make it a table runner, and it ended up being a skirt because I did it wrong and it flared out like a skirt, and I made it long enough to where it's like, ooh, could I wear this? It wasn't. It wasn't long enough, but yeah, I mean, I had my difficulties starting out, but now I'm not a pro, but I can do well. Yeah. Oh, Barbie's got that cross stitch going on. To this day, I'm still working on the same one. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, it's not like I've been working on it every day. So, but I mean, Barbie just put out a really cute one that I was waiting to see. The silk, was it silk, Barbie? You did the dragon? I think I remember you saying it was silk in the unboxing of it. But yeah, I'm still working on the same one. So sad. And I have like 5 other kits that I want to do. I have so many things that I would love to do and I just don't have time for it. Yeah, I did. I don't know if I commented. The problem is I'll be like at work and I'll just play videos and then I'll forget to respond to it because I have to stop, like a meeting or whatever, I stop. And I'm not gonna lie, today I started a little bit in the morning, and then I really wanted to get something done. Like I'm trying to shine because this guy I work with is a nightmare. But anyway, I want to just look good. So I was like, let's buckle down and not fiddle with the phone. Not that I do all the time. It's just, when you really want to dial in, you just don't want to even deal with anything else. So let me see. I'm going to put on the nail display gloves you gave me. They were broken, probably because they didn't have the fingers. Yeah. But that was probably cute because her hands are tinier than a normal hand that would fit in that. Let me see. 9, 10. 9, 10. Yeah, 9, 10. Um, that was the year I got my first B. I was a nerd. I was a perfect nerd until that year. Let's see. Let's see that. Yeah. Oh yes, it was silk. I was kind of expecting it to be super shiny the way silk kind of does sometimes, but it was a nice kind of subtle look. Let me see. Sometimes my comment box isn't there, so I can't comment. Yeah, YouTube's been very like weird again. I don't know if they're constantly updating, but yeah, I'll like try to message and I get interrupted. So I'll my phone allows me to put the YouTube screen on top. So I'll have to like go on the web or go answer an email or a text message. So I'll get out of that, let it sit on top. I already have something typed, you can see it. And then when I tap into it to enlarge the YouTube app again, the comment box will be missing. And I'm just like, ugh. So what I have to do, how to fix that? You close the video and then you're going to have to click the video again, which sometimes replays from the beginning, by the way, but then you'll get the comment box back. So if anybody has experienced it, you just have to close that out altogether. Oh, it went all the way up the arm. Well, those things are super soft, so I would be doing the same thing too. I love textures, plush, anything. The faux fur like that, I'd be playing with all day. I love that kind of stuff. Oh, it's really shiny in person. Oh, yeah, I hate videos. Like this is cat's eye, but it's really hard to see, but the way I see it's really cool. It's matte. It's a matte finish is why. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a photographer, so I don't know how to fix that. Even like this. This looks kind of like crap. Let me see. So go all the way out and then come back. Oh, on the phone? You're talking about this thing? It won't let me zoom, by the way. This is what it is. If you're talking about the phone E. I don't know why I can't zoom. Oh, you're talking about the app. Yeah, you have to go all the way out and all the way in. It's so annoying. They must have done an update and it always has like a glitch somewhere. Oh, really? They can't comment on the shorts? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's freaking weird. Oh, and moreover, so I told you about my wonderful hubby's journey on YouTube, how he just went from 0 to a million in 2 seconds, right? Well, all of a sudden now it's just like stopped, and we're thinking that maybe um, they changed the algorithm again because he was on a steady, really good pace up, and then it's like, where did everybody go? So, and I'm not a shorts person. I'm a short person, but I don't do a lot of shorts, so I don't know that world. He does shorts mostly, so I don't understand really how it works, but yeah, once upon a time, up till recent, he was just climbing, and now it's like dead air. cannot share itself without lately. Shares it's actually. Oh, I do love a nice performance fleece. I didn't work at Old Navy, but I did work at the Gap, and they're kind of um sibling companies. But yeah, I love these. I would have the fleece, the tech vests, and I would, not that I had any boobs when I was younger because I was a late bloomer, but I would love to feel my chest. Well, like down the whole thing. I wasn't just focused on the part, but like, I love that feel. I'm just a weird person. That's crazy. Yeah, I know. I feel so badly, and you're like almost there. And it's like, I saw you a bit, and you seem to be climbing, and then it just kind of, it's, I mean, I guess tapered off a little bit. Like, I don't know what's going on. I feel like like they're probably realizing more and more people are having channels, and they're having to pay out all these people. So maybe they're just changing up the algorithm so that it's harder. It reminds me of, since I'm from Jersey, like, Atlantic City, like, when my when my grandmother would talk to me about the slot machines there, she knew exactly when things would drop, right? And, when I was there, I'd be like, "Yeah, I kinda know when the penny slots would drop." I didn't try to do I was, poor, so not poor, but, like, I was a college student, there we go, so I was, like, not like that, but we would play those penny slots, and we know when to go to which ones, but then when I went there later, maybe in my 30s, I was like, "You can't win crap anymore." And oh, it's the same thing about the lottery tickets too, because I remember when I would play like the Power or Mega with the multiplier, I would at least get, $4. And now I haven't any time. And when that thing gets high, I used to play it a lot. Not I haven't played it for maybe a couple of years now, but like I would play till someone hit it. So every week and maybe one, two times a week. And I wouldn't get a single dollar, like not a single one. What are you saying? And then with the scratch offs, I would get a roll for birthdays. So if someone was like, I'll just use me myself. If I was, when I turned 40, I'm not 40 anymore, but when I turned 40, I would get $40 worth of tickets, and I would have it in a row because they say when you get tickets in a row, you have higher chances of winning their jackpot. So there was a time where I would get like over $100 sometimes, and as of late, again, for like, not that I was playing a lot for the past couple years, but when I have played, and I did birthdays every year, obviously, and I would do the same gift because I suck at gift giving. So to my family and friends, you're getting tickets. Sorry. You want a gift card? I don't know. I feel like that's too impersonal, but I'll get you some lotto tickets. But anyway, they would get money here and there, but nope, nope, not as of late. Get nothing. At most, maybe you get a free ticket. And I'm like, what the freaking A? Like, why are they changing it up? You don't want to give money away anymore? Like, I don't understand. Well, then what's the whole point? You might as well be a bank, is all I'm saying. That you can never get your stock market, your stock market. Let me see. I'm just reading. Hold on. You know what? I don't know. I mean, you would when I started out, I could be like, yeah, I think I know what I did when YouTube slows down, but now I think it really doesn't matter. Like whether you're consistent or not. I think consistency is dealing with your current subscribers and keeping them. But as far you can some random could post a video that just, I don't know, happens to have the right thumbnail, the right title, the right tags, the right description, or maybe just the right algorithm time, and they would just exploit that video and it'll blow up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Because to be honest, like my nail videos, I used to get more views than I do now. So I just don't know. And it's kind of been a decline. I've noticed it is like a little decline. So I don't know what's going on anymore. It's like throw it up in the air, see what see what falls down or where it lands. See, I can't say this stuff. I don't know the right saying. My showers have not changed. Oh my gosh. Really, Barbie? Maybe it didn't update? I don't know. When I check my hours, nope, I don't really check my hours anymore. I should probably check that. I can't even add to that combo or comment. I don't check my hours like that. Let's see. The last ticket on the roll, are you saying? Oh, so maybe that's why, because some people will be like, what number? I used to work at a liquor store, by the way. And they would be like, what number is on the ticket? So I guess that's what it is. But how do you know how many tickets are on a roll? Oh, I guess they can see it. But I have been asked what number is on the ticket because they number each one too. At least some of them. I don't know. I hadn't worked at a liquor store since like, early 2000s. So I don't know if things changed. I honestly feel like things changed to where they just made it harder. YouTube anniversary. It happens always, but not even. I believe the anniversary is in May, or rather, a lot of times where I'm right behind them. Like I'll take the rest on. Thank you. All right, you knew that too. I always ask for the last ticket. All right, don't get me started, Barbie. I gave up. I stopped playing. Like that jackpot got big how many times recently? And I was just like, I'm not gonna even bother. Don't get me on tickets now. Although we do, because Shaquille O'Neal is from from New Jersey. And he has a New Jersey lottery ticket. I think he has like 3 different ones or something like that. And I want to get them. I think there's more than 3. I just want to get it just to get it because it's Shaq, right? The games might be fun. I mean, they're mindless, but like sometimes they're funny. Oh, throw it on the wall and see what sticks. Is that the saying? Oh my gosh. See, again, no one would ever know if I was born here or not. Swear, I don't know. Like, hubby's like, have you been hiding under did you grow up in a cave or something? I don't know what he says. Oh, yeah. You know what? I think what I find, because I was having the same issues with notifications, and I still have it. So in the past, I would subscribe and have the bell on for everybody. And so I would probably not get at least the ones that I really wanted to get. And this was like, I think before I even started a channel. But as I started a channel, I became, friends and would subscribe to a lot more channels. So I really wasn't getting anything. So what I did was from the channels that I didn't really watch anymore, I would put it to none. So also too, this is just my little tip if you want to use it. Like I like to remember everybody that messages on my channel. If it's a non-channel comment, I will subscribe to them anyway and put none. Because in case they message again, I don't have to be like, I just check if I subscribe to them, and then so I don't sound like I never met them before. Because I'll do the whole spiel like, oh, click on the notification bell, thank you for stopping by, stuff like, all the entry kind of verbiage. And I don't want to sound stupid and be like, oh, I messaged this person just last week, so I'll do that as my tracker. But yeah, after adding all these extra channels, I wasn't getting notifications. But when I did switch to none, I guess it made it easier for my phone maybe, or maybe the app that I started to get notifications. Now, because I still have a lot of channels that I'm subscribed with the notification bells on, I think this is what it does. The ones that you recently watched or the ones that you watch the most is the notifications that you'll get. Now, if you're not receiving any notifications at all, I have no idea. Can't help you there. It might be your phone. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I think that's my theory about YouTube notifications. Um, let's see. Mm, Doesn't show your numbers when you hit 1K. It's all a blur to me now, like, cause like I said, I was totally in mourning, so I don't even remember what I would see or not see when I hit. All I remember is that hubby's like, "Congratulations." I was like, I remember it clearly. I was in the living room and sad, just trying to watch stuff. I don't even know if I was like eating normal yet, but like he came in and he was like, "Oh, congratulations." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "You hit 1K." I was like, "Oh, I did? That's great." I mean, it just sucks that I don't really care about that, right? I don't remember verbatim what I said, but it came out like that, like, "Oh, that's great." But the enthusiasm wasn't there, but it really was. It just wasn't coming through. Because we work so hard, right? Once you hit that 1K, it's like all the bells are ringing and you've got like you're on the podium up in your head and you're just like so happy, and it just wasn't that when it happened. So I don't it all came in a blur. Let me see. Mhm. Do you like I read that liking your own videos doesn't do anything. So I think I used to in the beginning because no one was liking my videos and I didn't want to look like such a loser. So I'm not gonna lie, I did like it. And I have multiple Gmails, so I would switch YouTube because YouTube is linked to your Gmail account. So I would just switch accounts. So I had like, my school email address. Well, I set it up for like school people, work people, family people, and then like spam people. So so I would use each one to like my videos, but then when I looked at my studio, it would never. So I was like, why is that? And then I looked it up and it said, somehow, because when you create an email, like even a different email on Gmail, but you know how you have to reference an existing email in case you lose your password. So somehow Google and YouTube know that. So if you're liking or commenting or subscribing with a Gmail account that's somehow linked to the account of that's linked to your YouTube, it's gonna know that it's the same person and it won't count the watch hours or the likes or the subscriptions. So I was like, oh, that sucks. Let me see. Oh, they remove it, Genie. Yeah, I don't remember. Ugh, remember when I did that in the beginning with my own accounts. When I saw it, I don't know if you see it that you liked it yourself, but I would see that I liked it. The problem is I didn't see it counted in my studio. But maybe things have changed over time. But I don't do it anymore, so I can't tell if I just didn't realize they remove it. Are you not allowed to like your own videos? Let's see. confusing to me. Why wouldn't you like? Yeah, I mean, I guess people do that on Instagram too, but I guess it doesn't hurt to like your own video. I just don't think it gets counted. Uh, but yeah, stand by your product. I get it. But I thought Barbie wasn't posting, and when I went to this, but nothing on my phone. Yeah, like for real, you guys, I'm late on binging videos, but like I know that I miss some, and I do see some notifications. But when I go into channels and, me being 2 months, or I was 2 months behind, I might still be a little bit, but I would see a ton more videos. I was like, "Ooh, I don't remember seeing all those notifications." So yeah, I don't know. Oh, Kristen, you're so funny. Stand by your product. Um, trust. I thought you should do it because YouTube. Well, I don't know. Like, I like most of my stuff. I don't see someone's age for a minute. I'll go back. Oh, you know what, Bites? Talk about sharing. Let's share a little bit. So I have my YouTube linked to my Fire Stick. I have a Fire Stick in the living room, Fire Stick in the bedroom. And, I've said kind of a number of times to kind of like to them, be like, add your YouTube so that your subscriptions and all that stuff are ready to go and you don't have to keep searching it on mine. Well, he didn't want to do that. So now on my feed, I get a lot of dude stuff. Like, I don't mind, but it's like some of his dude stuff I don't. Some of those channels are so annoying. So it was like, why are they popping up on my feed now? They pop up so much that I've grown to like them. That's how. But yeah, so don't share any YouTube accounts on your Fire Stick because then whatever they search for is going to pop up on your YouTube feed on your phone, on your computer. Like. Oh, thank you, Vinny Lou. Yes, through my rambling. If you haven't yet, click the like button. I will get off. I'm just trying to read all the comments, and then I end up commenting on these comments. Yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube. Why is YouTube like sabotaging everybody? What I've experienced actually, like, it hasn't happened a lot lately, but I remember when you're trying to get to that number, 500, 1K, I'll get it still happens to this day, but like I said, not as much. But I would get like 3 subscriptions from a video that I post. I'm like all excited. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of subscriptions for one video. And then they're gone the next day. I was like, oh, who left me and why? Did I offend anybody? Did I do something stupid? Did I not, make a like a crappy design? I don't understand. And then the next day I would get them back. And I don't know, this is what I don't understand. It's always kind of like that when I lose subscribers. So it's like, did I lose when you subscribe, did it kind of do a placeholder and said, "Oh, you got a new subscriber." And then it kind of wanted to make sure that they were not bots, so they removed them. And then once they go through a scan, they put it back on. Because I don't know if when I was really paying attention to my numbers, I don't know if anybody experienced the same thing, but yeah, it would be like I would get 2 or 3, at least in my world. I wasn't getting a lot, but like when I was getting 2 or 3, and then they would be gone later in the day, and then they would come back the next day or the day after. Same number. It was not like lose 3, gain 1. It was lose 3, get 3. And I'm like, oh, because I would be like, whew, I don't have to be so sad. Because I kind of take it personal because I'm like, and I know it happens all the time. I feel like, yeah, maybe they just don't see any more use to my channel. But for me, like, I've subscribed to people from like to early 2000s that I probably don't even know are in my list at the moment. And I just think it's a lot of effort to unsubscribe anyway. But yeah, I take it a little personally. Um, they're bots and they clean out every now and then. Yes. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. I missed. This summer start fluctuating when they do that. Well, it is annoying, especially when you're trying to hit that number, because that number could determine whether or not you start making money, and sometimes that's what you're trying to do. See, I haven't made a lot of random stuff on my feed lately. I've actually subbed to some of them just because I can't. I've been learning a lot of new things. Hey, that's actually during the pandemic, I was just insomnia crazy. So I was watching a lot of random stuff, and then all this new random stuff would pop off, and then I just kept watching. There's this one guy that doesn't pop up anymore, and I used to watch him religiously. He makes cakes. I think he's from India, and it's like a lot of cream. I don't like a lot of cream on my cakes, but and he would make these really cool flower designs, a ton of cream. I mean, where's the cake? But I used to watch him a lot because I like that kind of a thing. And then he just disappeared one day. Let's see. My nieces would mess up my sister's video feed with her. Oh my gosh, you said they're crap. Define crap. These are little nieces, right? Are you talking about cartoons or are you talking about like teeny bopper stuff? Oh man. And that's it. Yeah. Mine has been going back and forth. You're fine. You don't have to leave. I'm laying in bed snuggled up with my house cat. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the best. Um, I don't want to be judged for it, but I should probably talk about what I just did today. But I love getting cozy with Dexter. I love the winter. And don't get me wrong, okay? I'd rather be in the summer, but I love the winter because Dexter is super cuddly. Like he likes the warmth. So in the summertime, he doesn't want to lay on my lap or anything. But in the winter, he loves to go on my lap, and if it's extra cold, he loves to go in the blanket with me. He hates going in the blanket, but since he's cold, he'll go in there. So it's the cutest thing ever. I just told my phone to. Oh, geez. Will somebody please find someone to subscribe to Video Loose? Two people now, or maybe just the one. Get your hubby or fella to subscribe back, so you won't have that number. Just don't focus on it. I think that's what triggers it, by the way. Not to put more fear into your soul there, but because you can't get rid of that number. That number's going to happen, but don't focus on it and don't think bad thoughts. Let me see. Insta has been doing. Listen, I cannot figure out Instagram for the life of me. I cannot. Not that I'm engaging very well because I can't even catch up engaging on YouTube. And that was my number one rule. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to focus on one social media thing, which is the YouTube, not the IG. So I have no idea how to grow that stuff. I feel like I keep posting stuff, keep hashtagging everything, and I can't get one single bite. I keep getting these, oh, I'm so and so, and I've been a subscriber to your channel. I almost cursed. BS. And I think I know how to help you. And it's like, bro, really? You're the only one. And then they unsubscribe when I don't even bother. So I can't get past. What am I at now? Like one. I couldn't even. I don't even know what number it is, but it's a sad number. You're insane. Just me. It's not anyone's channel, and it can be upsetting. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. I should pay. Yeah, but you know what, Lena? Like, I used to pay attention so much before I even would hit 100, 200, and hubby was getting very annoyed because I would be up and down. I would be happy, I'd be sad, I'd be frustrated, I'd be super angry. I would feel like giving up, although, that's not in my nature, but you'd get annoyed because it was like crazy. And because I was paying so much attention to it that I had to stop. I was making myself sick. So, I mean, don't pay too much attention, just have fun. Like, I also feel, and this is, I don't know where I heard it because I'm always, well, not lately, but when I was starting out, I was really researching YouTube and how to get it going, how to keep it going, why my channel this, why my channel that. And one of the good things that I uh took from watching was what can your channel offer? Because we're in a field, in a community where, a lot of us are doing nails, right? And this was by accident. I really like, so I was explaining to hubby that when I was coming up with my episodes, I was like, yeah, everybody's doing nails, who cares, right? You'd have to be super good or super educated this is what I was thinking, and I'm like, I'm neither of those, right? So I was like, what can I offer? I was like, well, I do know architecture, so maybe I could, and I was like, a lot of people like to travel. I was like, I can't afford to travel. So I was like, why don't I do worldly Josieisms? Like, come up with a catchy name, come up with a twist that I know nobody else is doing, and roll with it. So that's why Worldly Josieisms and Night at the Improv are the only series left out of the others that I've tried. Although I need to bring back Shorties because that was really good. But you just have to find that niche. They said you need to find a pocket that no one's really doing, or something that you're doing that people can learn from. So that's why I feel like, for example, like Jeannie's channel, you know so much and you share that information from what you've learned. And I think that's brilliant because a lot of us are just enthusiasts and we don't know exactly what we're doing. So we will search to find stuff like what you're putting out to get that info. So you just have to find a pocket where people's not really doing something and people really needs something. Like the hack videos are always going to trend. But yeah, like I said, for by accident, my best friend was having a hard time. Like, I taught her to crochet after I learned about it because we became best friends in 4th grade. So she's been doing this forever and she was having a hard time. So I was like, I'll just make you a video because we're kind of far. So I threw up that video, made it public, and it took off. And it's crochet, but it was Dollar Tree kits. And if you Google it, maybe now if you Google it, that might be a couple of people, but I'm number one because there were no videos. And I get people bashing me all the time on these videos. They said, your instructions suck. I mean, I didn't create it, but you're the only one that has these videos. So I guess, like, but that's exactly what you need to do. Unfortunately, mine was crochet and now I'm stuck. So just hopefully find something in your realm of things that you do, and then you'll be okay. Let's see. I used to set him up, but something I didn't work on. Section 2. I'll do it. I'm a scraper. Scrape most of the frosting off. Yeah, unless it's really good frosting, which is I'm very picky on my frosting. Um, yeah. And this is what I tell people now because there are younger channels that I've become friends with, and they're going through the same, feelings I did when I started. And I always have to tell them that, it doesn't matter what your goal is for this YouTube thing. Like mine has changed over time, but whatever that goal is, you just have to remind yourself that YouTube doesn't define who you are because it's social media. I mean, obviously, we're going to get upset when we feel like we're not good enough or we did something wrong. I mean, I just said it. I felt like, I feel like it's personal sometimes, but you really have to remove yourself from it because at the end of the day, some of us are moms, some of us are friends, some of us, you know, kick booty making houses. Some people make cakes. Some people do resin. You do all these things that don't may not convey to viewers. They're missing out. That's not on you. That's on them. Unless you're like really just touching on a topic. But yeah, it shouldn't reflect who you are as a person when you're off YouTube. So hopefully you guys don't feel bad anymore, because I don't want any of you guys to feel bad if you're not hitting your stuff, as people say, in its own time. And I feel like I said that wrong too. I should probably not quote things anymore because I can't say them. Stick on a wall, fly in a pan. I don't know. It all happens in due time. So I mean, like we all started the same. We didn't really have the initial group of people that were like on board. Yeah, I'm going to subscribe. Well, I couldn't even get my family to do it. I didn't know, like I was concerned, but I knew I was going to get there. I didn't know when I was going to get there, but I knew I was going to get there eventually. I just would have to keep at it. Because like I said, I just don't quit, especially now. Like I put so much into it, right? So just don't quit and just keep at it, and it'll happen when it'll happen. As cliche as that is. Let's see. Oh, you're amazing too, Kristen. I'm amazed that you're up right now. I really appreciate it. But it is Friday, so we should all be like having drinks or something. Let me see. I am too frosty. See, Lord Army, I think we all been there. Yep. I wonder if YouTube haven't liked my shopping shandy pandy video and frozen my subs. No, if they didn't like it, they would be like, it violates X, Y, and Z. And you would see a red something on your studio. And they'll send an email. I've had it happen before. Something wasn't proper on my video. I was like, what? I think it was a song. It wasn't like it was copyrighted, but it said it didn't fit their whatever. I was like, oh shoot, let me change the song then. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I've just pick whatever pops up if it fits this is what I'll do. If I like do, Panda Bears, I'll type Panda Bears and see what song pops up. So I was like, I don't know. Let me just change the damn song. But yeah, it like said, we're putting this video set as private. And I don't remember what else it said, but if I don't change it or something, it won't be posted. Something like that. Uh, Wrong emoji. We listen and don't judge unless. Oh yeah, I have to talk about my cat thing. Hold on, I'm just really behind. Let me just read this real quick. Like water off duck's back. Oh, duckies! I love when they wiggle their feet. Yeah, Instagram is definitely a different ball game. I mean, I'll share photos with whoever's friends with me on there. Otherwise, it's like whatever. I don't work Twitter or X or whatever it's called. I don't work Instagram, and I actually went off Facebook since December. So let me see. All those emotions for sure. Yep. Oh no, Lena, stop it. Yeah, we could probably use the whole emoji thing, even the food and the. I don't know. Android has so many. Mm, Oh yeah. You know what? The ones who make it in YouTube are very resilient beings because we have to deal with everything. And it's like the one place where you're really vulnerable and you have to just eat it. Because there's, like I said, I've had people destroy me on some of my videos. And I just have to be like, thank you so much for stopping by. I can see what you're saying. Please consider clicking on the notification bell for future videos. Like the same spiel. Because no matter how much you hate me, you watch the video anyway. So I'm going to encourage you to watch more. But yeah, like my hubby, on the other hand, is not like that at all. He'll just block you. Oh, speaking of Lena, you might have had a newcomer watch your videos. I don't know if you've noticed yet. Well, I was like, man, you're gonna put me to shame because I don't think I've watched your videos yet. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to change that setting, Barbie. Especially and it goes both ways. You have to make sure that when you're posting on either one, it's not posting on the other hub. Or are you saying that's what you do? Oh, you just found out. Yeah, you got to change that. Because sometimes I don't want my peeps knowing what I'm posting. I know for sure they're not watching my YouTube, so I don't need to be revealing what else I'm posting. Okay. Yeah, Facebook is so it's like fake book. I call it fake book. Like all these people, I don't even know why I accepted them as friends, but there's a lot of high school friends. I guess it's like the nostalgia factor, sentimental factor. My life was horrible in grammar school. You know, not that I want to get into it, but I was very different and it just was I would rather not go back. And it's like, why did I friend these people? Because some of them were really tough. I remember some exact words that they said to me, and it's just like, why? I guess I was a sellout by accepting their friendship, right? I don't know. But it's like they don't even do anything after. And because I also advertise my channel on there, like I'll post my series on there and stuff like that, weekly videos, I think they probably mute me anyway because no one ends up liking any of it. Like no one. And it's like it's so I stopped liking other people's photos. Why am I sitting here giving someone a like when they've totally, bullied me in the past? Meanwhile, I'm trying to do my thing. Like you got your thing, you have your business or whatever it is. I'm liking it, I'm sharing it. And then it's like I'm doing my thing. It might seem silly trying to be a YouTuber, but it actually pays people. So it's like if that's how I'm making some of my money, you should at least, what does that say? I should stop. Like yeah, the scratching back thing. Like you scratch mine, I scratch yours. It's a business, right? You're supposed to support each other. So I just stopped. I was like, but then at the same time too, I feel like a lot of them are just silent anyway. Cause I know some people watch my stuff, but they don't really they'll mention it every now and then and they'll message me. So I just try to leave them there, not be, I think it's like I said, it's a waste of time to actually sit there and start removing people because I don't have time. I don't have time for anything really. But yeah, wow, what a rant. Sorry. Let me get back to things that keeps me going. Oh no, I'm Video. You've got the talent, and that's what we're here for, to express our talent. And it's a cherry on top to meet everybody, and like everyone here, we're all friends. So that's like an extra plus. Especially how like I never saw my life like this, like a house person, a shut-in. I mean, that's extreme. A homebody. There you go. I never saw myself like that, and I work remotely, so my opportunities to make friends have, you know, become non-existent. So it's really nice and unexpected to make friends on Facebook. I mean, did I say Facebook? I meant YouTube. Sorry, let's not talk about Facebook. Oh, yeah, I remember, Jeannie, you had your moments, and I told you you just have to keep with it. Everything will be fine for all of us. We'll get there. Just stick with it. Let me see. That's Oh, yeah, I remember that with Facebook. Oh, that's right. That's how I made my Gmail account for my college peeps. So, yeah, I used my college email to sign up on Facebook. But then when I was done with college, I wasn't, how am I going to get they send you they send you letters, they send you emails sometimes, and especially when you forget your password or whatever. And I was like, I don't even have access to that email anymore. So I had to change it. Let's see. Oh, hi, Daisy. Happy Friday. How are you? Yeah, I don't know how to work Instagram. Oh, that's a nightmare for me. See, Daisy, trying to make this a business for myself. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's very tough to make this a business, but once you just have to do a lot of research, and once you get it going, I mean, it's not fabulous money at the moment, but it's more than you had yesterday, right? So, let's see. Yes, she uses lacquers, which is a very popular, you know, the gel community is huge, but I'm finding, and I follow channels that do just lacquer, and it has a huge following because not everybody wants to get the lamp and all that jazz. People just want to pop into the store. Although I am noticing they're selling actual gel now. That's how ancient I am and how much I don't really do shopping. But once upon a time, you went to a grocery store or, like a Target. They didn't even have Target, like a Walmart or Kmart. And they only had lacquer. Sally Henson. Did Sally? I didn't really go there. Sally's? I don't know. Yeah, it'll happen when it'll happen. Yeah, I know you're from the UK too. I'm so impressed, and I'm sure Bridget left a while ago, but well, it's the morning for her, isn't it? But I start at 5, and sometimes she's the first one on, so that means she's up at 5 in the morning. Isn't that crazy? I mean, that's why I really appreciate it. I don't expect you to drop everything and, just talk to little old me, but when you do, it's so amazing, such an amazing feeling. I mean, I always say this sometimes, but I'm a person who's experienced abandonment like most of my life, so it's very tough to kind of like keep friends because I'm always in the like I'm good to trust, but at the same time I'm not, if that makes any sense. But like when I start seeing people show up and, regularly, not meaning like in videos, but like in general, like messages or, even in person, just a general thing, it makes me feel a certain way. And it's like I'm like the lost puppy that's like, really? With the ears perked and the paws up. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Giving super licks. Yeah. Super ultra licks. Let me see. Yeah. We should do like a YouTube roast and share some like horror stories or something. Hmm. Yeah, Daisy got up there. I don't know if Daisy and I were around the same YouTube age. Like, I don't know when she started her channel exactly. But I don't even know how many I had. Not much. Um, but yeah, I remember when Daisy was a little channel too, and then she just exploded. So it's always uh it's not like a parent thing, but even G, when you exploded too, when you got your 1K, it felt like a parent. Right? Like you're just so happy for your fellow YouTube friends because it's hard freaking work and you don't know if it exists, right? Because you watch all these channels with tens of thousands, sometimes millions or not millions, but you know what I mean. And you don't know if it could happen to you because it's like, no way, really? But then when you finally see someone that hit that number, it's like, okay, so it can be done. And it's amazing that they made it, because it's like, I don't know if I could make it. But it's really amazing to watch. So I really love seeing, everyone climb, especially when they were like unsure. Because I think once upon a time, Kristen, you were unsure you were going to make, what was it, 20? 2,500. I think you were like, I saw in some of your videos you mentioned it a bit, or it might have been 2K even. I don't remember. It was so long ago. And then you just went there. You just got there. It's like you said it, you put out in the universe, and then you just got there. And I think I remember that because it was like then you had your giveaway. But yeah, and then now I don't even know what number you're at, but you're more than that now. And it's like it's insanity. It's crazy how it's like hmm, can't find a simile. But yeah, it's just exciting to see your peoples get to where they want to go, you know? Let's see. Oh wow, I need to stop talking because I'm behind. What else is new? Let me see. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Is TikTok back on, Jeannie? I thought they kind of banned TikTok for a hot minute. Hopefully you feel better, Daisy. I think we're all going through stuff, and I know everybody's getting a cold over here too, so I don't even know. A lot of stuff is just hitting the fan. Oh, hi Bramble again. How sweet of your daughter to come by. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jeannie, for your super sticker. Did you send that like an hour ago and I just got to it? Oh, man. Oh, thank you so much. Let's just show that for a hot minute. I appreciate you so much. I don't expect that. Let's see. Mm. Oh, you started in 2021. Oh, yeah, you probably needed a release. I lost a lot in 2020, and so I needed an outlet because I think I cried for a few months there. I remember I was like, okay, I got to do something with myself. Lost my job too at the same time, so it was just like, oh, come on, come on. So it was partially trying to feel better slash I need to start planting seeds and grow this money tree. Who was talking about a money tree? Jeannie, right? That was you about a money tree in your yard. This was my money tree. And I was in New York City, so I had no yard, by the way. And I tried to grow plants, but they would die because window sunlight isn't enough sunlight. Oh no, yeah, I remember Daisy. So, good that your dog's okay. Oh, have a good night, Jeannie. Oh, sorry. I'm just so behind. Listen, I have to release dinners here. All right, enjoy your dinner, enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much again for stopping by and your super sticker. I appreciate that so much. Let me see. All right, I'm caught up. Okay, okay. So the thing that didn't want to be judged on because I caught up with all the comments. So this used to be a thing that I didn't really like. I don't know why, but today I was feeling a certain way. Because things that have happened in the past 2 years, it just have kind of set me off a little bit, and I've been down and out. So it's just like um, when I go places, like I feel like we need to like woo-saw and just take a trip or something. And as of now, we can't just yet. But when we do, I'm gonna have major anxiety. So when I leave the house and I know no one else is home and Dexter's home, I have two cameras, but that doesn't make me feel better. So the misconception about cats is that they feel like you can leave them for days at a time because they have their food bowl and that's fine. A bowl of water, they'll be cool. They kind of take care of themselves. You don't need to take them out, which is completely false because whether you have a dog or a cat, they need to have it, and whether they're introverted or social or whatever, they need to have their owner with them because then they get anxiety as well. Like they don't know if you're coming back. So, so, um, I have more anxiety now just because I know that's how he'll feel if I leave for a few hours, but I know I'm coming back, so it's not too bad. And yes, I have the cameras, but they don't make me feel better. So, I know that if I were to go for a longer period of time, I used to, not a lot, but when I was living and working in New Jersey and New York, um, I had to go back and forth. So if I had to do a lot of like an all-nighter kind of thing, and I would feel terrible because he's home and I can pop in his pabo and say, "Hi, how are you?" But it's like, it's like that's not gonna be the same. So I'm going on this whole long rant. So I would take him with me. So I went on trips. I would drive down to Alabama, to Canada. No, not Canada. That's a lie because you would need papers. So I think it would be like Alabama, Florida, and I would take him with me, and it would be great, because he's with me. And I want to continue to do that. I don't want to ever leave home and not have him because I feel a certain way now. And so I was YouTubing, of course, and all of a sudden, how things pop up randomly? I saw this thing to get your pet certified to be an emotional companion, and not everybody knows, what's going on in everybody's lives, but some things can just leave you a certain way, and you need to have your companion to make you feel better. So I was like, well, I never really thought it was okay to just have any pet to be certified to be your emotional service animal, but now I get it because I have anxiety leaving him. So I got him certified. And so he's gonna have his own paperwork and his own vestie, and it's so now he can be with me in places that he wouldn't be allowed. Because that's the other thing too, where dogs are accepted, cats aren't, because cats are just not an animal you bring out. Apparently, I don't know, and I think that's kind of discrimination against cats. I mean, call me crazy. Fitting. But I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair that like dogs are allowed to go here and there, but you're not allowed to have your cat come in. Now in New York City, there was a restaurant called Chez Noir, which is black cat in French, and he was allowed in there, and I took him there, and we had the best time, and he had the most expensive food ever. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm saying like on trains, planes, because we're kind of scouting some areas, and where we wanted to go, we'd have to take a train. So cats or any pets in general are not allowed in certain areas of the train. And that's not going to work for us because we're like a family and we have to be in our own little, especially with a pet. We don't want any issues or anything like that. Not that he's a misbehaving, he's a cat. I don't need anybody to be complaining or sneezing or whatever if they are super allergic to pets. So I wanted to do like a private room, but pets aren't allowed in there. So it's nice knowing that I don't have to leave him, because we would board him when we were in the city. Like we did it once and he was never the same. Like he came back really weird. So I don't want to put him through that again. So we don't really go anywhere unless he's allowed to go. So we find places that he's allowed to go, but it's the transportation. I'm good with driving, but that's not okay anymore. Short travels are better. So anyway, that's what I did. I don't really want to be judged, but you can if you want. I mean, it may not be for everybody, but I'm just going through a thing, and I probably will be for some time. And I need Dexter hugs like every 2 seconds. Like I did it so many times today. But yeah. Let me see. Yeah, 2023 was terrible, and I feel like every year it's just been terrible. Small good moments, but terrible. See. Oh man, sad pet stories. Yeah, I didn't either. I would just see people walking around with their pets saying they got certified, and I was like, "Oh, why?" I mean, I guess it's an easy way to get away with not having to leave your pet in the car or at home. And trust me, I still see dogs in cars and I hate that. But anyway, I was like, oh, I didn't like, how is that a thing? Just, you know, board your dog, right? But you just can't. Sometimes you can't. They just don't. Some pets just think that because I mean, Dexter was a kitten when I adopted him, but they can remember far back as I Googled it too. I want to say 8 years. I don't know. They gave it a number. It's Google. Who knows? But I don't ever want them to feel. I mean, I'm worried about my own anxieties, but I don't want Dexter having anxiety thinking that I gave him up, right? Because like if they remember that far back, although at 2 I had him, so who knows what he remembers. But yeah, it's a sad thing, and I don't. That's the last thing I need on top of my list of mess that is my life. But anyway, I yeah. Now that it's a doable thing, uh, I don't have to worry. It's not like I'm going out all the time, so I just want it there to have a peace of mind. So if I do have to go out, I won't have to worry so much about what am I going to do with him. If he's okay. Oh, and didn't I like go nuts about the automatic feeder because I thought I would see this is the trouble I'm having. The past 2 years have been tough, and I was like, I don't even know if we're gonna come back. What if something bad happens to us, and we're not there to feed him? And I finally got an auto feeder. That's great, by the way. If you ever want to know, let me know. But anyway, oh yeah, yeah, Dexter, you have no idea. I got him when I was not in a bad place, but I just got dumped. So I was sad. But yeah. Yeah. Well, let's turn this sucker around. I mean, yeah, I remember Daisy about your dog, so I'm really happy that he is doing better. It's just crazy. I mean, we don't I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why dogs attack each other. What? Come on now. I've seen Discovery Channel. But it's just a sad thing. I think when it comes to pets, they should, not act like that? Yeah. Yep, one bad day. That goes for everybody. Blooming pack? I'm like missing a lot. Let's see. All right. Okay, Barbie, have a good night. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off now too. I've been talking about food every now and then. I haven't done it yet. So, yeah, have a great weekend, Barbie. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And yeah, happy cleaning. Sometimes it's happy. But yeah, I mean, well, like I said, I'm glad that Daisy your dog is doing better. Hopefully nothing like that happens again. That's what, they're domestic, but you just never they say never to trust an animal cuz you never know what they're thinking and what they'll do. They could just snap at you and you don't even know it. And I've had people tell me that about dogs and cuz I really want one and they'll say that, and I'll be like, well, yeah. So you just gotta be really I'm like a super parent to Dexter. Like, I watch him like a hawk when he's around other pets, because I feel like, especially since he's a cat, sometimes I feel like some of the owners are just lackadaisical about being gentle with other people's pets, you know. OPP, other people's pets. All right, you guys. I rambled, and I hate doing that because I can't do two things at once, clearly. But thank you so much, you guys, for just sitting and watching in today. And obviously, anytime that I do these lives, it really means so much to me. I got a little heavy here with our conversations, but I hope you guys somehow find a rainbow in the storm that is 2024 at the moment. Like I said, I just feel like my motto now is, not like for a better new year, because things just come at you. It's more like buckle down for the ride and just take it in stride, I guess. Ooh, that rhymes. So buckle down. That might be wrong though. Taking things in stride. Isn't that like kind of a bad way of, I don't know. Anyway. Hope you guys, with all that you're dealing with, it gets better, or at least you find some peace with it. And I will see you guys again next week. Like I said, I'll probably draw next week or the week after, depending on how quickly I can count. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. So have a great night, you guys. Love you all. Throwing them up. Throwing them up. I'm just stupid. All this with no wine too. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Oh, glad you guys enjoyed this. It's always enjoyable to see my YouTube family friends. Alrighty, you guys. Dexter's awaiting. Bye.